Hey guys, Zizaran here for another live AMA featuring Karvarousku. Karvarousku! Thank you so much for joining me, dude. How are you doing?
Mulla menee hyvin. Oh shit, sorry. This was English. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks.
So what does your name actually mean?
It's a woolly milk cap. It's a mushroom.
Okay, it's a mushroom. That's cool. So, you've seen a few of these Reddit these AMAs before, so you know how it works. I'm going to start off with a couple from Reddit, and the first one is by Archit, which is who is Karvarousku and why are you doing an AMA with him? Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm a random guy who plays PoE, sometimes streams it, and apparently Mr. Zizaran wanted to have a chat with me.
But tell us a little bit, like you've done like a lot of racing achievements and stuff, and you have quite a lot of videos that people like as well.
Yeah, I like to try to go fast. Usually I die while doing it. Get pissed off my RNG, even though sometimes it's actually good. And yeah.
And you vendor Vinktars and you vendor other things. It's been great. Much entertainment for the rest of us.
I mean, yeah. When something is too good, you're not supposed to use it. So that's why I vendor Winter.
It was good. It's one of my favorite videos, and the one where you vendor the +1 staff, I think it was, or +1 wand.
Oh, the +1 scepter.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I would won the race, so I'm just like, fuck it, let's make it challenging and vendor it.
Yeah, no, that like it made my day, and that was
I lost
before
the
you
race,
vendored the Vinktar, so I wasn't even prepared for how far this could go.
and I lost the race.
So another question is by Aku J. What mistakes do you expect experienced players to do when transitioning to solo self-found play?
Play a bit more than you used to if you want to get the same gear.
No, what mistakes do you feel people will do?
Oh, apparently I can hear you. Oh, mistakes. Well, I think they're gonna use too much currency on their, especially on their maps.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest. I mean, I did the same. I used a lot of chisels and especially chaos early on. And then I just noticed that no, I can run blue maps and it's gonna be fine.
And do you feel like you have to do the chaos recipe a lot more, or how does that work? Because I haven't really done that much SSF.
Well, you don't. I mean, it depends on how you play. If you want to do a lot of Sana mods, then you do. If you want to chaos spam items, you do. But I don't think it's necessary. If you play a lot and play, I guess, play efficiently, you get a lot of currency just by running maps.
And what's your favorite thing about solo self-found? Because you've been playing it quite a lot now.
Feeling good when any good item drops, even like a random rare that has like 80 life and like for movement speed boots, 80 life and like 30 movement speed. That alone is amazing.
Yeah, that's really good. That was my favorite part as well. And like every currency drop, even gems, like even specific gems, you're like, wow. There's a second question by AkuJ as well. How do you feel about asynchronous racing? Is the extra scheduling flexibility worth it, or do you think races will no longer feel like races if they're not synchronous?
I feel like we should have like say one race, like one of the race when you can do whenever you want during a day. Then one, or like have like couple times, like 3 different times when the race starts, and you can like pick one. And then I would have like that in a weekday, so every day would be one of those races. So basically, everyone has 3 times to attempt the race, and then during weekends you could have like more races that are like set times. So people who work on the weekdays could still, I guess, have the feeling of racing against other people.
Yeah, that's pretty
Through
cool.
weekend.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. But that's sort of the same like adding 3 more races, right?
Yeah, I guess, but would be the same race.
So you wouldn't be able to win 3 times as many demis.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I like that. And then the final one is, what do you think about the new racing ideas that Ziggy talked about? Custom races, paid for leagues.
It has a lot of potential, especially the, watching other people race. And especially if you can watch the races after they've done the race, like within the game, that would be amazing. But at the same time, it depends like how much they wanna. If the new system is to literally just give some extra to the like normal like race season, that would be amazing. But I don't believe that's gonna be the case. I feel like if they do that and it gives them good money, like I don't expect us to give like a free leagues or any, like free races, so we have to pay for them. And if that's a good money, I think they're gonna invest more into that and do less like the normal races.
Yeah, no, I agree. That was my main concern when I heard about it as well. So
basically, we don't have enough information at the moment.
Yeah.
And I guess that's why they want us to give feedback.
Yeah, for sure. I was thinking about making a video about it as well. Should like all get together and make a big response video. The next question is by Arnimon. What builds would you do if your goal was farming Aziri and Breach Swords on day 2 or 3 of the league?
I guess Flame Blast, totems especially. You get Tempt Chains and Feeble, and then you just place your totems and run around. I guess same goes for Bladefall totems, Bladefall traps and mines. If you don't play solo Self-Fun, I think you could do the same with like a Caustic Arrow as well.
Yeah.
I don't know about Priest Lords, but for Aziri definitely. Obviously, Animate Weapon is pretty retarded if you want to run the breaches.
Yeah. No, for sure. You're gonna like the next question. The next question is by Wallaverse. My question is, what flasks can we expect Karv to be vendoring in 2.6 and 3.0?
If I do Shaper, I'll promise you a vendor and Dying Sun.
No way. Really? Are you actually? Is this accidentally? Like you're just assuming you're gonna fuck up?
Yeah, it's gonna be an accident.
Oh, okay. So this is a question by WebXC. I got a question. What's the meme about Karv's Victor Flask? That what actually happened?
I couldn't keep up with the speed of Havok and Graham. Just couldn't. I tried to vendor items from my inventory, but then I just accidentally misclicked my Vinctar. Should have an RMT and use an MTX on it, so I couldn't sell it, but more you know.
That was pretty funny.
Maybe next time.
So good. The next question is by General Tsos. At Karv, what is your favorite PoE MTX?
Oh god. I'm gonna say my Exalted Weapon effect.
I hate you. I'm so jealous. If they put that back in Legacy for like...
Oh, sorry about that. I hope they don't. It's exclusive.
I know.
It's mine.
I'm so jealous. I didn't like play the game enough back then to justify it. I'm very jealous. The next one is by Ventura. Ask Karv for the answer on 73 plus 30, please. Smiley face.
I think it's 93.
What?
I think it's 93.
What?
But
So what's this? What's this meme?
I was trying to be smart and do math on stream. Never again.
Okay, I can relate to that. I feel like a lot of us are failing pretty hard with that. So have you decided? Are you playing solo self-funding in Legacy? That's a question by Doc BP, and he's also asking if you're tired of SRS.
Yeah, I'll do solo self-fun in 2.6. At least I start. The good thing about the system now is that if you want to, you can play both solo self-fun and non-solo self-fun because the stashes are separate, right? So
yeah,
if there's something cool I want to play that I can't do in solo self-fund, well then I just make another character in non-solo self-fund, get some gear from the solo self-fund, money from the solo self-fund, and just buy the gear. So
how did the masters work?
I'm gonna assume that it's gonna be separate as well.
Oh, that's gonna be a bit harsh. You want
no, I just asked Rice. Oh wait, never mind. He never does a single mission. Fuck.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and I'm not tired of SRS, but I want to play other builds too.
How many times have you played SRS now? It must be quite a lot.
Before the AI changed, I don't remember what patch it was. I played it a lot. Then after they did the AI change, I didn't play it until they fixed the huge lag issues with ours. So.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was
the
pretty
patch
bad.
After Rise got 100. Wait. It was like was it like 2.4? I don't remember. I don't remember.
Yeah, you've played a lot at least. I've tuned into your stream and you're playing
Yeah,
SRS a lot.
I played more SRS than Shockwave totem.
Oh wow. Yeah, no, like personally, I only play very different builds. I never do the same build twice ever.
I mean, yeah, Wall Spark
only
with
played that
Dagger,
once.
Wall Spark with a Bright
no,
Peak,
just
Wall
once.
Spark with
No, never. That's not
with a Bright Peak
No.
and Prismatic X-Pix.
Very different builds.
Then Wall Spark with Dagger and Wand.
Wand?
You haven't done that yet, by the way. That's your next build. Wall Spark with bugging the wand on.
Oh, right. I mean, I try not to use things like that because I expect I can use it again later. The next question is from Are We Dead Yet? Do you think the AoE nerf will kill fun and different builds like Quad, Rolling Flames, Fireball with GMP and Chain? And are we only going to be left with essentially spells and projectiles only?
Well, I think there's something wrong if one Fireball basically one-shots 3/4 of the screen. So I think the nerf to the skills that scale absurd AoE is more than justified. Same for Flame Blast. Now we just need the same treatment than Spark get to all of the other projectiles, so that it like expires after a while. So we can't go Necro support with Elementalist, Split Arrow with the Chain and GMP and LMP and still one-shot everything and the next 3 screens, I guess.
So, like, in general, are you happy or about the AoE changes? Like, how do you feel about them in general?
In a way, I'm happy, but at the same time, I think they did the changes in a bad batch, I think.
Yeah.
Like I see why they did it, and I also think that now that they have done this, they can be more generous on keeping like more scaling in the skill tree because the absurd scaling is gone. That's what I hope, at least.
Yeah, I mean, I just saw the Rave one and I started crying. I was really excited to play Reave this league, finally.
Rip Rave.
Rip Rave.
I'm sorry. I know you liked it.
So fun. And then, yeah. Dota Cross is asking, question, why race Witch over another class?
Because Sion is too bad, Shadow and Templar are too good. So I have to pick something from the middle where there's least competition.
So you're saying Witch is the Goldilocks of racing?
I guess.
Not too hot, not too small, just perfect. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do Templar as my second racing class. Do you have anything else that you like race with?
I can play Shadow, Templar, Sion, Witch, Ranger to some extent, and I actually mained Duelist.
Wow.
Like way back.
Dude, we should fight. I'm excited.
I mained Duelist back in when there was Grindis, ASDF Man, Hellman, Boof, and Goratha fighting for the Demis. So that's I was like always like in the top 5, but I was never first, second, or third. So like always some of these were like ahead. Feels bad.
Feels bad, man. Well, I mean, you should try again. It's fun, especially with the Sunder. However, the next question is by Embu, who's it's a bit of a shot. Did you start playing SSF because of your ability or lack thereof of competing on the ladder?
Yeah, like I know it's skill to stay awake for 30 hours and then sleep for 2, but I really enjoy sleeping. So
yeah, you don't sleep that much though.
What?
You don't. You like generally are only gone 4 to 6 hours.
I literally had a 2-hour nap before this. So.
Oh wow. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Poor Embu. Okay. This is probably like it's a very controversial question. Are you ready for this? This is by Scenarios. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized Zizarans or 1 horse-sized Zizaran?
Can I have both?
Wow, wait, what? Fight, not fuck. What?
Oh, sorry. Oops. Yeah, I'll probably take the horse because
Exposed.
yeah, you when you're big. Wait, how does the saying go? When you're tall, you I don't know. I'm pretty bad at English sayings,
Oh
but
dear. Oh dear. We're completely fucked here. Right. Exposed. Um. This is not safe for work. The AMA.
yeah,
Um.
it's all over. It's all over.
Yeah. The next question is by PTRTJ. Are there any type of builds that are heavily overlooked by the community, and why do you think those builds haven't made it into the meta?
Like I mentioned earlier, split arrow with chain, GMP and LMP because Necro support is so retardedly good.
Hmm.
All you need is Necro support and someone doing the other build.
So, do you feel like Necro support is OP right now?
Yeah. Basically, do whatever you want if you have Necro support, and it's gonna work.
I like that you brought that up because earlier I was on, um, Infernal Blow, which went from 30 to 250k damage with the
Yeah.
support. So yeah, no, I totally agree on that. The next question is by Matteo asking, marry, fuck, kill, General So's chicken, ZED, or lifting nerd bro?
Hmm. Wait, it was Ziggy and Lifting. Who was the third?
General So's chicken, Jesus.
I definitely marry Sauce because I like sleeping, but I also like eating a lot. I'd probably kill Ziggy because competition over all the Duty viewers.
Wow.
And yeah, then obviously marry Lifting. So I don't have.
Wait. You married Sos already. You don't get
Oh,
two.
sorry.
So greedy. Holy shit.
Sorry. I said I was supposed to say I'd fuck Sauce because that's what I did.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah, and
happy.
then definitely marry Lifting because I don't like to lift heavy things. So
Oh, okay. That's smart. That's smart. Going for the tactical marriage.
yeah.
um, the next question is by Slark. Do you believe Flame Blast will still be the best skill for Soul Salvam with the nerfs? And are there any other good choices?
SRS is fine. Animate weapon is fine. I'd say Shockwave totem is still fine. It was fine all the time. Earthquake is totally fine even after the nerf. Ancestor, the War Chief, it's gonna be fine. What else? If you're lucky and you get the jewels, well, Spark is fine.
Yeah.
I done like 2 times now, but I'd say Flame Blast is definitely the best for pushing maps early on. If you only wanna do in Blab, then I would do like Juggernaut or War Chief.
Chieftain.
Yeah.
OP. That's good. So there's a lot of choices then.
Yeah,
Which is a good indicator of all the balance as
oh yeah,
well.
and ED of course.
Oh yeah.
Can't forget ED. I don't like it at all, the playstyle, but it's pretty good.
Cool. I'm glad we have a lot of choices at least. The next question is by Urazu Mitelge. Do you think Mika Hakkinen is better than Sebastian Loeb, and who would win in a PoE race?
Häkkinen tietenkin.
That
Oh,
mean?
sorry again. Yeah, Häkkinen would win.
Oh, okay.
No doubt. It's Finn.
I don't know anything about is it rally driving or?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Um, the next question is by Pickshot. Are you going to play any melee splash builds in Legacy League like Infernal Blow?
I think the only melee splash builds I would play are Animate Weapon and SRS. And those are not actually.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So probably not.
Yeah. The next question is by Oniman or you. What do you think about the 2.6 changes? So if you could like sum that up.
Man, I would tell you a bit more if I knew the patch notes, but
Yeah.
from the looks of it, I really like the AoE chains. Like I really do.
Really?
In terms of the high end scaling, but I think they kind of fucked up with the the base, like low base radius skills. And that's why I hope that they're gonna be more generous with the AoE.
Do you hope it's gonna get changed a bit?
I don't know. There was an interview where Chris mentioned about the balance, right? Said something like changes in 2.6, then more in beta, like in 3.0 beta, and then the last changes before 3.0.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that this is like the first iteration. Then they see what it happens, and then adjust. And then for 3.0, we're gonna have a good balance.
So this is just gonna be hell, and then will be less hell later, and then like perfection eventually.
Okay, guys. For those who think that not everyone will get into beta, so this is your beta right now. Now is the time to shine.
That's true. It's like a mini beta. The next question is by Bertini Twitch. Karv, who do you like most, Hakkinen or Teemo?
You cannot not like Teemo.
Okay. I don't know who this is either. I feel so lost. The next one is by Crusario. Ask Karv if he can enable his sub button so he can support his amazing content? ?
Wow. Can I give you like a picture that you put in the stream for the rest of the AMA?
I can't actually.
God damn it.
Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Oh, the
incident.
Oh, okay. So I applied at the end last year, and then early January I got a response that they'd like to go like further with the partnership, and 2 weeks go by, and then I got a new email that says that my viewer count has been inflated artificially.
Yeah.
So thanks for hosting me, Sis.
Are you blaming me for this? I host a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but
cool. Well,
I guess shit happens.
Shit happens. There will be more.
For some, it happens a bit more, but
yeah, you're very unlucky.
What is luck? Can you define luck?
Having nice things happen that generally don't happen to other people. So I would say I'm lucky because that's very consistent with me, and it's the same with you. You have bad things happen that generally don't happen to other people. So you're consistently unlucky.
Or are you just like extremely lucky? I'm lucky, and there's just someone even like lower.
Okay, yeah, I'm probably just extremely lucky. You're not that lucky though.
I don't know, dude. I found a shavs after farming 2 shavs at level 99. I think that's pretty lucky.
I guess. I had 7.
Yeah, I farmed 2. Then 1 drops after I farmed.
That is pretty OP. Maybe the curse is broken. Let's see. The next question is by Hotstrike KS. Do you have any hobbies, and what do you like to do when you're not playing PoE?
Well, I used to play floorball, so it's basically like, I guess the easiest comparison is it's like ice hockey, except without skates and without puck. So it's like you run and there's like a white ball that you try to score. It's not very common in a lot of countries.
Yeah.
But I played that for like 6 years on the highest level that like juniors could play. But after army, just like 3 years ago, I kind of stopped it at least at that level, and like I still go, like have fun with friends who still play, during their practice every now and then, but at the moment I basically just, I guess I play, watch streams, and then I do exercise. For example, I do go running.
All right. And would you say that sleeping is a hobby of yours?
I think hobby is not a good word for that. I think it's more like work at this point.
Wow. So it's your professional.
Even like imagine if I got paid for sleeping.
You'd be rich. You'd be rich. You do like
Yeah,
sleeping.
I would be rich.
B Patman is wondering, for each starting class, what's the best skill to use for Act 4 Merciless?
For each starting class.
For each starting class, very specific.
Wait, what?
For each starting class, so like Marauder, Duelist, whatever. What is the best skill to use in Act 4 Merciless?
Which Templar? Flame Blast? I guess Shadow can go there as well. Then Earthquake / Blade Flurry / Warchief Totems. It's that's for like a Duelist and Marauder. I'd say Ranger is probably Lightning Arrow. I don't know. It depends. Like there's so many options, but yeah, I guess those are really good. Regardless of what you do, you can probably for the 3 caster classes like Templar, Witch, and Shadow. Basically, regardless of your skill tree, you can probably put Flame Blast in a 4-link, grab Ancestral Bond, and you're gonna be fine.
Cool. Well, hopefully that answers.
I don't wanna talk about Scion. It doesn't exist.
What's Scion? Is that a new class that's coming or something?
Yeah, I heard that it's gonna be something amazing in 3.0.
Okay, well, I haven't heard anything about this Scion thing, so we'll see.
Chris talks to me while I sleep.
Oh, okay.
That's why I sleep so much, by the way. You know,
You're just dreaming about Chris the entire time? Okay.
Yeah.
The next question is a long one by Grunker. What would your advice be to players who have gotten good enough to get to high-tier maps, but are still struggling to get to and beat content like Breach Bosses, Adziri, and the Shaper? In hardcore.
Spec into CI, get 10k plus buffer, get temp chains on a blasphemy, get Enfeeble through something else like Orb of Storm. Do something that you don't have to, like, you know, so you can like do damage while you're avoiding things. So for example, any totem, like throwing traps, mines, or just go Hoa, I guess, and face tank.
Just go Hoa and face tank. How do you feel about the difficulty of like all the endgame stuff? Is it too easy, too hard, or just right?
Well, it depends. If you have access to trading, I'd say it's a bit too easy. But if you don't trade, it gets a lot. Okay, I don't think it gets like harder because you can still get the gear at some point, but it takes a lot longer. So you probably try the content with less gear, and then it's a bit harder.
But you're not exactly an average player. Like, how many hours would you say you have in Path of Exile?
I don't know.
So for
I don't even want to think about it. I've been playing.
Is it over 5,000?
I played since December 2012, and I played since that. I played PoE as my main game. I mean, sure, I was in army for a year, which during that time I didn't play much. Also, because Bandman, that was the time when the racing was at its finest.
Yeah. And how do you feel like the difficulty for casual players then? Do you feel like it's okay? Because obviously you're not a casual player.
What? I thought I was. But yeah, it's for someone who doesn't play PoE-like games, I'd say it's pretty damn hard.
Yeah.
But at the same time, after you understand the game a bit, it gets a lot easier.
So do you wish there was like another? Well, like how do you feel about content? Like for example, let's do Uber Adziri then. Like that is pretty challenging for a lot of people. There's very few people that would farm that on hardcore.
Yeah, but that's I don't. Is it challenge or is it just waiting for the RNG of getting one shot when you do like even the smallest like latency spike, and then you get hit by the flame blast or the storm call, or if you're going with predictive, and then desync. There's some people who still play it.
Yeah.
So I guess the biggest part is like now that we have lockstep, they actually can start making content that is, a little harder, because they for example, let's take a look at the saber fight.
Mm-hmm.
They could make it like actually a lot harder, but then again, if they make it like too hard, it would be a lot harder if they literally gave us one portal, but then there's the DC issues and all that. But yeah, I guess it depends on the how much how could I say it? It doesn't take too much to understand how to get better at the mechanics on the game, and after that point, you just need the right build
and gear.
Yeah.
And do you feel like things like Adziri, that has like Uber Adziri variant, is that like the right way to go? Where you have, for example, Adziri is like super easy for an experienced player. You can roll in on day one and be like, hey, loot. And then you have the Uber Adziri version, which takes a lot more preparation. You need to know the fight. Do you feel like that's a good approach to things?
Yeah, I think Uber Adziri is still the hardest content in the game, unless we consider something like double boss wall temple with double speed and temptations and shocking ground and chain and all that. But yeah, I think there is challenging content even for experienced players, as long as they don't invest 500 exalts into their build, so that they can face tank everything. So
yeah, I'd say Holler Grandmasters is fairly challenging too. You don't see a lot of people farming that on hardcore. There's so many one-shot mechanics.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call that PvE content, since the characters, a lot of the characters there are like PvP.
Yeah, that's true.
So
it is PvE content though.
Yeah, sort of. Based on PvP.
Yeah.
I actually not completely sure, but is the damage scaling to them the same as in PvP? Because there's a lot of skills that have less effectiveness.
It has to be, yeah, or you would be one-shotting them.
Yeah.
You just roll in with like 500k DPS and just go like brrr.
Then again, GGG keeps introducing new ways to deal with them. For example, the frost bomb. It's like completely destroys some of the builds in the Hall of Grandmaster that were like absurd with the was it reduced or less reach? I don't remember, but it makes them just like
all the tank builds.
Yeah, they just they don't solo war.
That's cool though, because that's like not everybody knows that. So
yeah,
you have to know how to do this stuff as well. The next question is by Prespin. Racing gets a lot of attention among the segment of dedicated PoE players, but overall it's rather unpopular. How do we either make racing more appealing to more players or convince GGG that despite the lower audience, racing investment is worth their time?
I'd say racing has a pretty big audience, even though not everyone plays them. There's a lot of people who watch sports and esports, even though they have absolutely zero interest in trying to do or compete themselves. There's a lot of people watching when Rice does speedrun or something like that. But I guess one thing would be keep more races. There haven't been races to people test that much.
Yeah, I'm very surprised about
half a year now.
Yep. I'm mostly surprised they don't run something like that in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, like 2 weeks. 2 weeks race season for the last 2 weeks of the league would be pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I agree. And so you feel like they should focus more on the spectating part of it then?
Yeah, I think that would be a really great thing. I mean, it looks like they're going for it anyways at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, because they have spectating in the PvP part, right?
I'm sorry, what?
They have spectating in the PvP part already, right?
Yeah, I think they introduced it.
Yeah, I think so. I haven't touched PvP much.
I'm not too interested in PvP in PoE at the moment.
Yeah.
It would need we would need to like get very strict rules, like okay, a lot of people say that D2 PvP was amazing, right?
Because of
It was
airs.
amazing because community made rules for it to balance it.
And airs.
Hmm.
You could take off people's airs. That was great. I would love a Karvarousku air.
You wouldn't get it.
Oh, I would. Oh, easy. Come in there, Val sparking when you were in Dry Lake. Just open world PvP. No, I'm dreaming. That'd be fun though. The next question is by Seabreeze. If you could only play one build for the rest of your time playing PoE, what would it be and why?
I think it would be the CI melee self-found challenge and dual strike as a witch with melee splash, because melee splash is going to get buffed at some point, and when it does, I'm gonna have the best okay, elementalist dual striker.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Wow, you hate yourself something fierce. That sounds horrible.
I mean, I've killed Brutus with
but you
default
would
attack.
only play that build forever.
I mean, that's like asking, what would you do right now if you knew that you die in the next 5 minutes? I guess it's not gonna happen. Hopefully.
You have to like engage with the question. God damn it, Karv. Ew.
Sorry.
That sounded horrible.
Sorry.
I was
I'm
expecting
sorry.
SRS.
I'm sorry. Okay. No SRS. No.
Okay. This next question is by Halin. Hello at Karvarousku Gaming. When are you gonna do PoE speedruns?
3.0 when we have 10x.
Ooh. So how do you feel like this will impact racing?
I would love to have a 6-hour race to kill the last boss of, I mean, whatever the time is, but race to kill the actual end boss. But
Yeah.
I mean, they already have races that start in Act 2 and 3, so naturally Act 4, 5, and so on.
Yeah. No, that'd be cool. And like, are you going to be employing similar tactics like you have in the past, where you're gonna find a really cool layout and then not share it with the community because you're mean?
I already have a lot of layouts that I don't share with the community.
Exactly. Is this something? Is this a trend we can expect to continue, or?
I have 2 YouTube videos that are hidden right now, waiting for racing to get some love, and then I'll
I heard a rumor that on your stream you actually exposed the marketplace layout.
Yeah.
Is that live on your YouTube?
Some of it at least.
Yeah, long wall, short wall. Is that on your YouTube or?
No, that's not.
God damn it! Still don't know. Fuck. Okay, well.
Okay, I can tell you right now how to do the marketplace.
Okay, let's do it. Let's hear it.
So, okay, imagine the waypoint.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, you don't know until the waypoint?
At the waypoint, you know it. It's really easy to know at that point. If you come from southwest, so you're going like waypoint is on your way to like northeast.
Yeah.
You already know that it's always gonna be on the right side, so you have to talk the right wall.
Ah.
That's a rare layout. That's a rare layout. If you come to the waypoint, so the waypoint, like you come from the opposite corner, so you come from southeast and you go towards northwest.
Yeah.
In that layout, you first check the wall on the right side of the waypoint. Mm-hmm. If the wall is like super long, then fuck, I always mess them up. If the wall is like long, then you turn to the left side and just talk the left area. And if it's like short, so you like can instantly turn into northeast, then just follow that.
You realize this needs a video now, right?
It might be the exact opposite, but that's the big wall. The big wall will tell you.
This needs a video. I'm confused. I actually get it.
I can draw you a picture in
I won't
Paint.
be able to show you that. I won't be able to
God damn.
show that on stream right now. But
God damn it.
I'm wanting a video for this because Marketplace and Upper is like my worst ones, my worst layouts.
Upper is easier than lower.
Okay, well I'm good at lower, not upper. Run
You should,
straight.
you should be fine then.
I'm not. I go wrong way every time. But yeah, it makes me sad. The next question is by Duty Marv. Do you think a Slayer AoE Cyclone is even worth it anymore after the patch?
Well, it's pretty much the same with all AoE scaling. If you previously had insane AoE, it's getting nerfed. It's like kind of the whole idea. So, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
If you increase the radius, there's like a lot of not increase like the radius, aka the weapon range. If you don't go too far after the weapon range, you should be fine still.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it works out. If it's still like mandatory to take everything, which is what they're trying to make it not. But
Yeah, but it boils down to, do you kill everything the moment you touch it? If you do, get more AoE.
yeah, no, for sure.
Regardless of
Yeah,
how much the diminishing returns it has, just
that's
get
true.
more AoE because it'll allow you to hit more.
That is true. And the next question is similar. S-Play is asking, is War Chief Totem still viable after the AoE nerf? So that's, yeah. Let's say yes. Next question by G. Fraser. Karv, would you even play PoE if Path of Diablo reset each month? Ooh.
Probably would. Maybe a bit less, but
Wow. You like it that much?
yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Next question is... Oh, sorry.
Next patch should have a new mapping system, better one.
I might actually try it out next time.
You should.
I might.
Go on.
The next question is by Scribla. Ask him what he thinks about his performance in the last ski jumping event, Kappa.
In the last what?
Ski jumping event.
I don't know, you lost me there.
Apparently you've done a ski jumping event. Okay, we'll skip it.
I think I did well then.
The next question is by Sliv22. So you saw the Path of Paper D&D thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who would your Path of Paper MVP party be?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I should go read all the rules on it before I could give you a good answer.
But who would you want to play with?
I think the staffing Mathilde Juan is something I would definitely want to staff things with.
Wow. Okay.
Staff things into,
Jesus. Wow. Wow. After they put like warning labels on my fucking YouTube video now. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Next question is by Kaino. If Gigi wanted you to work for them, what department would you want to be in?
You mean ge. That's how you say it. That's how you say it in Finnish. Yeah. What would I want to, or what would I? I would definitely want to be on the. Actually, no, I wouldn't want to be on the balance. I couldn't handle the community after changing. Okay, let's say we have a skill that hits 2 screens. I would change the skill to only hit 1.5 screens. I would be fucking crucified like instantly. So yeah. I'd rather not get crucified. So I would probably like to be doing some of the the tile sets and layout. Like the layouts are not like completely random. Mm-hmm. They have like certain blocks that after like couple of things are connected, then they like other ones have to. Yeah. So I guess I would like to make that like completely more options random? There.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like more options. Generally, I would just be making more options for them.
You just want to make
So
racing hell for
people
everyone.
people like me would have harder time solving them.
Oh, okay, and finding patterns and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that
And
makes sense.
at the same time, I think I would probably give more. Is it like breadcrumbs or whatever? Like like hints.
Oh, so harder, but with more hints.
Yeah.
Smaller to
So that
notice then, or
if you notice a hint, then you have to like take into consideration like the other parts of the area.
so
So
if you were in charge of racing, it would be, guys, the pigment of this rock on the left side of the thing has slightly darker shade. We're going the right way.
Yeah.
I can
Exactly.
smell it is this way. Okay, I see how it is. That
you okay, let's say you enter prison, right? If the first door is closed, the very first door when you enter prison, it can be open and it can be closed, right?
Yeah.
If it's closed, it's always on the right side. If it's open, it's always on the left side. So it takes you like a gazillion runs
Mind blown.
to even like consider like that.
Repeat that again just to make sure I get it.
When you enter lower prison,
Yeah.
there's a you enter the area in a small room. You enter the area in a small room.
Yeah.
If I was in charge, the first door, if it's an open, the general layout would be that the exit is on the right side. If it was closed, it was on the other side, and then there like more and more layers. Layers after layers.
That'd be too simple though.
Go solve lower prison.
I thought it was real for a second. I thought this is what you meant it was now. I was like,
no. I said that would be, and that would be like the first clue.
Yeah. Next question is by Seabreeze. What is your favorite Ascendancy?
Favorite? I have to say Ascendant.
What's that?
Why?
Because no, what is Ascendant?
Oh. Oh, you got me there.
You're welcome. But is that actually your favorite Ascendancy though? You have to answer the question. That's not real. I know that's not real.
Okay. I think my favorite is Pathfinder.
That makes sense. That sounded better.
I remember when they introduced Ascendancies, and people were like all over Assassin and Inquisitor, and then I'm here like, but what about my max block with Broomies and permanent Winktar without anything, and then you get free poison, so you can run like two different skills on cast damage cast on crit, and just like shit on everything. And your Quicksilver is like insane. Gotta go fast. And then no.
That's fair. And someone just said in chat that you look like the Ranger character, and I almost started dying. That was great. Sorry, that killed me. That was great. The next question is by Dead and Doom. How many times have you fallen asleep on the kitchen table?
Once, when it actually mattered. Multiple times when it after getting home from a bar or something like that. I go like it happened actually multiple times where I make coffee, then I drink it, and I'm like just sitting at the table, just like gazing into the abyss and just like not thinking about anything, and then I just wake up in like a couple hours.
Yeah, and I've had to wake you up quite a few times.
Yeah, but that's like where I actually went to sleep. But,
okay.
Like one time. I said I'm like mumbled recently. I'm gonna go make coffee, and then I came back 12 hours later.
That's
See,
fair.
I like sleeping.
You do like sleeping. I believe you now. The next question is Shat asking, if you were doing Legacy Souls Elf on Hardcore, would you go Warchief Totem Marauder with a two-hander or one-hander and shield?
Two-hander.
Yeah, seems easier.
I just say two-hander because then you can use a calm.
Yeah, well, if you find one, it's also fun.
I would find it.
Okay. Would you chance it?
No. no. Not after the chanting sessions in 2.5. No, fuck that. I think I chanced like 13 to 1400 spike point quivers. Trying to get what's it called again? The ES quiver. I don't know the name.
Soul Strike.
Yeah, Soul Strike. And after like 400 chance drops, I actually chanced a unique spike point, but there's 2 different uniques on that base. So I got the damn lightning caster piece of shit. And then at level 9, I think it was like 98 when I actually finally got my Soul Strike.
Yeah. Oh, so you actually did get one.
Yeah, I did get one.
That's good. The next question that I started laughing at was by Dark Rail. How fearful are you of Zizaran stabbing you to death through the dick like he did to his good friend Rise QT?
I don't know. I don't think you can kill me by doing that.
Oh,
you can only you can only strengthen me by doing that.
Wow, that opens all sorts of new questions. Definitely not safe for work. And the next question is by... I don't even want to follow up on that. I'm kind of scared now. The next question is by Gillod. Question: will Ice Crash after AoE nerfs will be better than EQ? Ask Karv what he thinks and why.
Sorry, what is better than EQ?
Will Ice Crash be better than EQ after the AoE nerfs?
I don't know. Would have to actually see. Like, I didn't actually look too much into the radius on all the skills, but if the radius is the same or near, like area is the same, I think Earthquake is still gonna be better.
Yeah, me too.
Just because you hit once, then you jump to the back, and the monsters that didn't even get hit by the initial hit can still get hit by the aftershock. So
yeah,
I'd still say it's better. Also, because Ice Crash with even like half the screen AoV is AIDS to watch. You literally don't see anything on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I never liked Ice Crash. Next question is by Sakuba's master, Karvarousku. You're a funny guy. Are you always laughing at Zizaran's here? You are always smiling. That's why my question.
I don't think I always smile. But
you do.
No, I don't.
When I first met you?
Is that a smile? Is that actually a smile?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know, but when I first encountered you, I always remembered that you always smiled and started laughing every single time you died, except one.
Yeah, like there's a random dude in my head telling me jokes. I can't help it. It's like, I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense. You should get that checked out.
Why? I'm fine. I enjoy the jokes. I wouldn't be laughing if I didn't enjoy them. So
just don't talk too much to the voice in your head.
Why?
I'm scared now. I'm more and more I kind of wish I didn't do this AMA.
Are you talking to me, or are you talking to the guy in my head? That's the real question now.
The next question is by Kalari, asking if Kale's Blade Vortex is a good league starter.
I think depends. I wouldn't do that on solo self farm because you really need a good source of leech, which is either Asterisk Promise or using the leech gem, and that's one leak off, and then I wouldn't tell you to use Walrus Mark because when it actually matters is like the higher bosses, and there's absolutely nothing there. So
yeah, well,
I'm sure I guess you can be an assassin and instant everything, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, obviously, if the bug is still gonna be in 2.6, then it's gonna be fine because you just kill everything. So
yeah, no, that's fair. I haven't actually tried Chaos Blade Vortex, so I can't really comment on it. The next question is by Donut. Dear Mr. Kurva, will you ever love me?
Did I never love you in the first place?
Oh, that was deep. That was deep, Karv.
I'm pretty deep.
You're pretty deep? Jesus, fuck, what are these answers? What the hell? Right, Definitely no repeat AMA of this. This is like, I'm gonna upload this to PornTube or something later. Holy fuck. Right. The next question, I don't really like it. I don't want to ask this, but it is an AMA. So it's by Seabreeze. If you could substitute this for any other host, who would it be? Karva Deep Stew. Are you okay?
Probably sauce.
Do you need me to send help? What? Sauce? Wow. Are you crying? You're crying. Oh my god. We're both wearing PoE t-shirts.
The guy gave me a joke again. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say substitute sauce.
Okay.
Because if I can't handle you doing this, I can only imagine what would happen if he was doing it.
I'm kind of offended. You should have said you don't want anyone else than me. That was the only proper answer, but okay. I get it. You're deep. Kring is asking, what do you think of RF totems after the AoE changes basically doubled their area?
It's still righteous fire totems. I don't know. It's probably fine.
Yeah.
As long as you get enough damage.
Have you ever played RF?
Last time when I played RF, it was using what's the helm again? The gave +1. Joffrey's something. And then you just use righteous fire to buff the damage and have like a small AoE. I get. That's the last time when I actually played righteous fire. And that wasn't like, pure righteous fire.
Yeah, no, I've actually never tried it. Never been a fan. I was tempted to try VRF. The next question is by Urazu Metalji, asking, why doesn't anyone mention Fire Nova Mine and its potential to obliterate bosses if converting to poison?
You don't need to convert it to poison to destroy bosses, though.
Do you feel like it's an underrated skill, or?
I don't know, it's... I don't like the playstyle of mines myself at all. I don't know, I don't know. I dread the playstyle of mines for whatever reason. Even though they can be good, still.
No, that's fair. The next question is by GD Valencia 1995. And have you seen Tarky's videos on Reddit lately? About how gems aren't always clear?
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Well, it's pretty hard to not see the videos.
Yeah. So, do you think GDG should make gem description more clear to new players, like they discuss in Tarky's video?
I think they should add a way for us to see more of the decks that actually affect them. For example, like golems. Like Fire Golem, for example, doesn't. I don't think it has a mention about like projectiles, but like GMP and shit actually works with them.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, like I think if a skill has a cast time, how about Well in Blade, Sleep Slam?
Yeah.
Chris, if you're watching, at the cast time. Yeah, if a skill has a cast time, just add it, because I don't know, it's so confusing because all of your other attacks are scaling through like how fast your weapon hits, not about the explicit attack speed roll in the weapon.
Yeah.
Like I understand why it works like it does. It, like
you just wish it was more clear.
Yeah, like hold Alt and you see like a lot more information, I think.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people would appreciate that.
But at the same, like they can't just like toss all attacks in every single skill gem. That would be just like would be so confusing. And like there's skills that have decks that actually don't like work too well with them. I mean, like Ball Lightning has AoE, right?
Yeah.
But then the only thing the AoE does is just increases the like the distance that the damage can be dealt without like, it's like, But then area damage doesn't do anything to it. It's like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that
so
is a bit weird.
so it's you know.
Could be more clear, I definitely agree. The next question is by Blue Robot Man. With the increased exposure for 3.0 and many big streamers trying PoE, are you worried new players will drive GGD to balance the game based on feedback from the mostly new players?
I mean, to some extent they already do, and I think that they should do it to a point. For example, I'd say getting to Brutus and past Brutus is like, I think Brutus is too hard for the first boss. Like I don't remember the name of the guy who was streaming earlier today with like plus 5k viewers, and he was using a default attack as a witch with a wand.
Admiral Bulldog.
Yeah, and like it's like I don't know. I think you should allow people to be able to get past him with like easier with like absolutely not even understanding the game.
Yeah. No,
Like,
Brutus is quite hard, definitely.
I mean, a lot of people who know how to play the game, know about the mechanics, they can still die to it. Not me though. I never died to Brutus.
Do you not? Is that a fact?
It's a.
We're gonna find clips later.
I'd say it's fake facts, but
This is a question by someone called Farblar Waggle. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's asking on your opinion on Flame Blast totems versus Firestorm totems.
he's talking about Dr. Bagel. Oh, I know.
Farblar Waggle. Farblar Waggle.
Yeah. Sorry, what was the question?
Oh my god, I can't take you anywhere. Opinions on Flame Blast totems versus Firestorm totems.
I mean, I don't like Firestorm pretty much at all. It clutters the screen so much. Just like the earlier mentioned Ice Crash. Also, I don't know. It's just when you get AoE, it starts to feel like a bit clunky and it misses like a lot of mobs versus Flame Blast just like having the AoE and everything dies on it.
Mm.
I mean, sure, you can get a lot of damage to the Firestorm when you get Conk and like get that like super tiny AoE against bosses, but I don't know. It's just
Do you prefer
not,
Flame
not
Blast?
not my.
Do you prefer Flame Blast then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I would use Flame Totem over Firestorm Totem.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
bring back Flame Totem
Ew.
meta, please.
No, horrible. Coxus is asking, do you have any build recommendations for a new league? So if you want to give like top 3 build recommendations.
For solo cell phone, Flame Blast
Just
Totems.
anything.
Solo cell phone, Flame Blast Totems, ED, and then either Earthquake or Warchief Totems. For non-solo self found, again Flame Blast Totems. Do Inquisitor, so you can swap it to something else if you get bored of it. I wanna say SRS, but I'm not gonna say it.
You're not going to say it? Why? Isn't SRS good?
For 3.6, for 3.6, okay. So we're gonna get a lot of most people are gonna run Breach, like Beyond and all that shit.
Yeah.
So it's not amazing against those until you get like actually get some levels to the gem and damage. So it's a pretty awkward until the point when you can actually do a lot of damage with it.
It seemed pretty good early game SRS when I was doing like +1.
Yeah, like early game, like League starter and leveling. I think there are like 2 different things.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
That's why I will never tell anyone ever to do Playfall Totems as a League starter. It's okay for speedrun.
Yeah.
It's horrible when you start mapping. for most
Yeah,
setups.
I've been there. I did not like it. And Borneo is asking if you have any good boss killer to recommend for 2.6.
Pretty much the same that other people do.
Yeah, which is
There's, God. Well, the ED is amazing. Once you get you get so much ES that you just like don't die, and then you just grind your way through the bosses. Basically everything that you can have temp chains plus enfeeble on, and then do damage without you actually standing still. It's amazing.
Cool. That's good. Hell's Ash is asking, what skills would you like to see used more in 2.6?
Elemental hit, please.
Really? Is that your final answer?
Well, skills. Okay, elemental hit. I do like Ice Grass, but I think they need to do something with the visuals on it. I mean, remember, I think it was in the beta when they introduced Ice Grass. I was like using Fist to Lightning and went crit with it, and I'm just like just teared apart everything with using the Dorianis Catalyst. It's not like an amazing weapon even, but it's just like it's so aids to your screen. You don't see anything if you have even half of the screen AoE.
I mean, I feel like you should have just gone with elemental hit and left it there now. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. The next question is by Seabrace. If you could remove one unique item from the game, what would it be and why?
I think the question should have been why it's gonna be Winktar.
Yes, that's what I wanted to add that, but I didn't want to doctor the question. And why is
and
it
and the reason is why not? Why would it stay in the game as it's like that? Like they could literally like remove the leech from it, or make it like 1%, and people would still use it.
Mm-hmm. It's good. Beautiful flask. It's too good.
Yeah. And then the next one is Dying Sun.
Dying Sun's fine. Lusty's asking, why do you play Souls often and what do you enjoy about it rather than not dealing with player horrible trading experiences? Cheers, Dad.
Trading is actually like the red, like you see so many like threads on Reddit about bad player interaction, but like 99% of the trades I've done, I guess it's different in standard. I don't know. I don't like softcore leagues. I don't play much softcore leagues, but in hardcore I really haven't had bad interactions. I mean, at some point, yeah, people start to be AFK, but like trading being what it is not a problem for me. I just being solo self-found makes the league, like I think the biggest thing is that it makes the leagues last a lot longer for me. So I can, if I'm able to trade, I can basically do everything like 2 weeks that I want to do in the league.
Yeah.
And then it's just like.
And then you feel like you have to make new goals for yourself, or.
Yeah. So by playing solo self-found, it like I can, if I want to kill Shaper, for example.
Yeah.
Instead of doing it like within the first week or like, yeah, it's gonna take me like, it's gonna take me at least like 3 weeks to even get the chance to do it. Pretty much.
No, that's
and
fair.
just like and finding upgrades rather than just like farming currency. Like if you trade, you can literally have Valsparker in Dry Lake, get all the gear, like the currency, then you go buy the gear, and then you play other build. I'd rather find the gear or make it myself.
Yeah, I prefer self-crafting as well. I just still enjoy trading.
Alt Aug Regal Mastercraft is actually good, guys.
Yeah, that's true. The next question is by I liked how like intensely we're looking into the camera there. The next question is by Giron. How would you implement a better trading system in PoE? Something that doesn't make the game too easy but isn't tedious. And what do you think about garage sale trading that Chris Wilson was talking about?
Well, I don't personally like wouldn't like to see like an actual automated auction house because it would make, I don't know. I kind of like talking to people every now and then when trading and all that, rather than just like, oh, there's an item, click it, yes, I have it now. So, I mean, yeah, it would be more convenient and all that, but at the same time, it would also make it way more convenient and easier for people to abuse the system.
Yeah.
Well, so I think the cons, like it's kind of evens out the pros. So I don't think I wouldn't do it myself.
My main concern about an automated auction house is obviously things like botting or like software for auction houses and stuff. And
Yeah, like I don't know. I with few things, trading would be so much easier. Make the AP detect when people are actually AFK and all that.
yeah,
So we wouldn't get the 15 people are AFK or like offline.
that's actually in the API already.
Yeah, but like make it I mean, yeah, they
We
really,
need PoE to use it.
yeah.
Because there's another trading site, Exile Trade or something, which uses the AFK thing, so you can't actually message people that are AFK. Someone told me. I haven't actually tried it. But yeah, that's definitely see that. Next question is by Split. Would life-based Templar Mind or Matter Fire No Mind be decent solo self-fan?
You lost me at
Life-based Templar, Mind Over Matter, Fire Nova Mind, decent self-fan.
by Templar, I assume he's talking about Hierophant because he mentions Mind Over Matter. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have an okay buffer, but when I say buffer, I mean like the amount of like life, ES, and like whatever prevents you from actually dying to a one hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like how much you have to lose, like combined life, ES, and mana. So yeah, with that you could have probably a good buffer, and being a Hierophant, you can have a 5 link in 3 of your slots, and if you get lucky and get like horror or hysteria on your helm or gloves, you could basically get a 6 link without actually having a 6 link. So if you really don't want to push like very, very high end content, I think could be fine. Yeah.
Oh.
I just actually said that Hierophant could be fine, but
I would never play it. Disgusting. Disgusting. Gearon666 asking again, what new unique item and jewel that we've seen so far are you the most excited about?
I don't want to have too many like hopes up without actually seeing the changes, but the race zombie jewel. Maybe you don't have to use splash on them anymore.
Maybe it's OP and use both.
Maybe.
It was a new form of double dipping.
Oh yeah, and the monocrols.
Yeah.
We need a way for zombies to apply bleed now.
Oh yeah.
And then you have the 90% more.
Ooh. There. Okay. Like we'll do a unique. We'll make it unique. Montegrill's belt. The next question is by Seabreeze. Seabreeze just like loves asking you questions, dude. What is your goal for the next league? Yes, good questions though.
Was it the goal or goals?
Cool. You get one, apparently.
Oh god. My goal is to have more goals than one.
That's cheating. Okay, go on.
Now I can go to the goals.
Damn it.
I kind of wanna do 100 again. I don't know how much I'm gonna like push maps early on, like like actually trying to get it fast.
Yeah.
I was doing like at level 98 I was doing like crematorium still with the SRS. So
Change the bind,
like
OP.
playing like different, like playing not completely optimized Atlas is not a problem for me. I kind of want to do I haven't actually never done 40 out of 40 challenges. I always kind of like burn out or get bored before I do it. So I guess if I took that as a goal, that would make me play a lot longer. But finding one of the OP, the relics, and I want to make a CI gladiator using Aegis. Doesn't have to be a legacy. I just want
Doesn't
to.
even have to be legacy. And
I just want to make
which foil unique are you the most excited for?
I'm gonna say the Aegis.
Fair. That's fair.
Just for the gladiator build.
I'll swap you one for a Bringer Rain.
I actually have the I had the race reward.
Yeah. Oh.
Then I got one shot by Naim with like 7k HP on a like Cyclone.
So you have that on standard still?
Yeah, it's on standard now. I played it in hardcore. It was glorious. And then Naim killed me. Feels bad.
Feels bad. Nam's OP though. So you died to something good and like not a disconnect. Dark Jack is asking, how would you make freeze pulls great again? And that's something a lot of people have been asking because there are exciting changes for freeze pulls.
I'm not gonna say shotgunning because that brings other issues. I think they just have to increase the damage at close range to be close to the damage what it was with all the shotgunning. I think that's the biggest. Because the reason people stopped playing it was because it didn't do enough damage anymore.
Do you think we'll see more people playing now with the threshold rule and stuff?
I think so. Wasn't it it was like projectiles, if I remember correctly, and then like distance to it? I don't remember.
Yeah,
it was definitely like projectile speed.
It looks. I've been wanting to play free spells for a bit, but it's pretty terrible. So hopefully we're better now. The other question is by Motor Cop. Would you rather use Bronze Lith or Carcass Jack for Cyclone after the AoE changes? Bronze Lith is the plus
rest
2
in peace AoE items.
Fair. That's a good answer. The we're actually I'm not gonna let you elaborate more because that's great. Celine is asking, what do you think of a speedrun through all 10 acts that is permanently saved? Huh? Does he mean the replay?
I think he's talking about the replay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am hoping that the 3.0 is gonna be amazing for speedrunning. I really wait for it.
So you're gonna be pumping. Can we expect to see a lot more YouTube content from Karvarousku?
I'm pretty lazy and bad at making
sharing
videos, so...
the patterns with the community.
Yeah, if the speedrunning, even if it like I start enjoying doing it a lot more. Yeah, most likely.
Wow, so you're gonna be sharing and not keeping it to yourself.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I mean, I'm already losing to a lot of people with having the knowledge, so I just like give it to everyone.
So you've given
my
up.
days are gone. My days are over.
And how old are you?
I'm 23.
23. What's your name?
Ilkka.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Ilkka. It sounds a bit like a name for a llama or something.
Okay.
I want a llama called Ilkka now. Wait, is that the one that spits?
You actually said it pretty well.
Ilkka.
Now you ruined it. God damn it. You should have stopped with the first one.
Say it again.
Ilkka.
Ilkka.
There's like a small like silence after the like the first K, I guess.
Ilkka.
Not that long.
Oh, Ilkka. Right, whatever. We'll remember it. Retired champion. Yeah, but like
you can okay. Actually, if you want to call me in a way that you can probably pronounce it without making yourself look that, is Ile.
Ilkka. Ilkka. I like Ilkka.
Ilkka.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Yeah. How do you feel about llamas?
They're amazing.
Right? Thank you. Finally, someone else. Let's see. The next one is So Baked asking, why is Karv SSF main now? Were you tired of your team's flaws?
Oh, yeah. I had to get some distance from all the noobs, so
Wow.
no. I actually I enjoy the party races, for example, a lot, and the day one league like rushes, like pushing with the group. I actually enjoyed it a lot.
How do you feel about your team like investing too heavily in health nodes?
Are you talking about yourself now?
Yeah, do you want to tell?
I think you tell the story like better than I do.
So for those of you who me and Karv, we used to play together. We used to always like be on the same team, and we played in mapping together. But then he invited me to join him and Rice QT for the start of the league, and I hadn't really done that with other people before, and I was very scared of fucking up. And well, basically, at some point we started slowing down a lot. So Karv asks Rice, "What's your HP?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, 500." And then he's like, Weasel, what's your HP? Oh, like 450. And then he's like, huh, I like 450 as well. Sis, what's your HP? I had like 950. So I just started pissing myself laughing because I had invested so much in health because I was really scared of dying. So I got kicked out.
Fucking this.
Fucking this. But it was great. Thanks for playing with me. That was nice.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe 3.0. Maybe.
Ooh, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, I definitely won't play Soul Self-Fallen 3.0.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people will. And Farblar Waggle is asking if you can put on a goofy mask. Oh my god, you have one!
It's a hat. It's a hat. I
Grab
can
it.
This is what some people call, I guess, sauna hat. You know, you get drunk with your friends and all that, and then you have stupid hats from sauna.
Wow.
So it's
Oh my god.
amazing.
Does that to take away from the fact that everyone's naked, or? Wow. Oh my
Sorry,
god, that's perfect. That looks actually perfect on the camera. There's just Goofy there now. So wow, okay, that's that. Okay, right. We'll keep it there for like a few minutes. That's fantastic. That's the thumbnail as well for the video. Bipolar is asking, do you think using League Stones while leveling is viable in your league, and would you use it while leveling, especially in solo self-found?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Do you think League Stones will be used while leveling, especially in solo self-found?
Yeah, they definitely will. And I'll definitely use Anarchy while leveling, just to get the OP rares. You know, linear layouts like Ledge.
Oh, dude. Piece of shit is asking if he likes mammi, the Finnish national food.
No, that's horrible.
What is it?
It looks like poo and it tastes like poo.
Oh, okay. Skrillex is asking if Mathel's favorite fruit is banana. What's yours?
Man, I don't actually know. I like food in general so much that it doesn't really matter what I eat, as long as it's like food.
So as long as you put something in your mouth, you're happy.
But I'm gonna go with the usual medium minus, like steak. Is that how you say it? Steak? I don't know.
Steak.
You know, meat.
You just want meat inside you. Okay, I get it. But that's not fruit.
There's no such thing as fruit.
Yes,
It's just
there
food.
is.
It's just food.
There literally is such a thing as fruit. That is the thing. That's not something we made up.
It's just called food.
Steak fruit. Okay. So your favorite fruit is steak fruit. Okay. This is never gonna die. You just created a meme of steak fruit.
No, I had to dodge it because I don't know what's the difference between fruit and a vegetable. How do you pronounce it?
Vegetable.
Veggie. Okay, thanks.
What is this? Okay. Vegetable. Karvarousku. Right. Matteo is asking, do you like surströmming?
God, I don't even remember. Fuck.
It's dead fish.
No. Oh wait, I've seen a couple of videos about people eating those, and I'm very glad I haven't tested it myself.
Yeah, I've eaten rotten fish. It's not nice. Heats is, I need to say less. Heats is asking, who is Karv's favorite racer and why? And why is it Zizaran? Kappa. No, it's not actually in the question.
There's two options. It's either Pam or it's Morse.
Oh, really?
Just because when they get triggered in a race, the amount of, or like back in the day at least.
Yeah.
Like for example, you know how I can be like tough love you like to you during like racing when we did it.
No,
For example, the life thing, you know.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
So, Grindis and Pam, and then there was like Fraggy and Peeps as well.
Mhm.
Got me like I started like racing in a group with them, and I did couple mistakes like the early days. I played a lot of Shadow and Duelist at those times.
Yeah.
And there was a point where Duelist was actually really good at like the progressing and same for Shadow for Act 2. And in one race I misclicked I think it was like int node when I was supposed to take a dex node, so I couldn't level my gem. It was very important because I was running, so I needed to level my fire trap.
Ah.
And then, so it slowed down. And then the next, like I literally asked, "Do we have a regret?" during the race. I was like thinking, "Fuck, I need to respect this." And then like they asked like, "What the fuck do you need a regret for?" I might have made a mistake. And then next race, I didn't like do the misclick on my skill tree. This time, I got the wall. I ran the wall, and then I clicked wall. You like instantly click it, and then you open a TP, right? So I click it, and then I, open my inventory just to see I don't have a TP, and then I'm like, there's like 3 seconds of silence. I'm just like, guys, can somebody go to Baypoint? I'll come back like two instances, like 2 floors. Can you like trade me a TP? And Bam was just like, what? And didn't talk to me for 2 days.
Wow.
We literally played like two races after that, and it was awkward.
Oh no,
Good
that's
time.
horrible.
That's how you teach someone.
But
to,
that's so weird. When I've been playing with Pam, he's been like the nicest guy.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. It was at the same time it was kind of a joke, and it became a meme. Like we had like a Skype group, and there was a nice meme picture of me asking for a regret and the TP scrolls.
And was that the one you showed me where you were benched? Like he drew you being
Yeah,
benched.
yeah, that's where the meme become.
Yeah.
Pam said, "You're benched," and didn't talk to me for 2 days. It was good. It was good times.
Saruro is asking, do you like football? If yes, what is your favorite team?
Do you like what?
Football. The one where they like it's in real life.
Okay, so I think the Finland as a football country is like horrible, and just like we should just like burn all the teams. It's disappointing.
Wow.
I don't.
You can't just burn people.
No, like the teams, like the
they're
burn
too.
football from our country
People
because
too.
we
Oh
are so disappointing.
You're gonna get banned off Twitch. You can't just burn people, Karv.
Thanks for taking me out of context, sir. Thanks, sis. I like you, but yeah, I don't watch football too much. I don't know, the culture of football in Finland is
we aren't good on it, so we don't.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like football either, Karv. Don't worry. And Blusky's asking, on a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult do you think the challenges next day will be, and how much are people currently overreacting considering?
Well, the funny thing about challenges, there's the challenge thread, and there's like a lot of people saying that the encounters too is like impossible, right? Where you have to, I think you had to kill like 100 breach monsters when you have a shrine effect and you're on rampage, right?
Yeah.
What you do is you use leak stone. Huh? Okay, you don't even have to use leak stone. You can use like items that give you rampage, and then you have a like wall breach.
Yeah.
Which you actually don't even need. You just like go into an area that's a high density, so you don't have to, you don't lose your rampage when you start it. Then there's these gloves. I think they're called Kuda gloves. Jack left the wretched.
Yeah.
Where you can apply temp chains to yourself. So what you do is you go click the shrine, then you sprint to the breach start, or if you had a wall breach, you start the wall breach.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get the rampage at the very start. Then you temp change yourself. The rampage is gonna last longer, and it's gonna take you like 3 instances most to get it. I don't know. There's other ways to do all the encounters too, but like you can do all the 3 just by using the leak stones very easily.
So how do you feel about the one which was kill a triple essence mob while it has a talisman, while it's unslaughtered, while you're listening to Chris Wilson speak, while you're doing a handstand? Do you feel like that was overreaction then?
I think it's a good meme. I
liked it too. It was good, especially the handstand part.
Yeah,
And
I think in general the challenges this league are not that hard. Have fun with the Rick Wall kills though, but
yeah, the endgame ones. And the fucking, what's the other one? The prophecy one. Council.
Oh yeah, Pale Council. Was it like 400 kills? So that's 100 jets. Because each of them have 4.
Yeah.
So
yeah. 100.
Damn, I did math correctly in internet. Feels good, man.
That doesn't happen
Didn't
a
fail
lot.
that one.
Johnny is asking, on a 1 to 7 Inquisitor, would you do normal lab for instruments or virtue or not?
If you want to go fast on your leveling, you take the virtue for the attack and cast speed.
It's OP. You always do that. Wow. Okay. So this toxic player called Valzar is asking, what level do you think Zizaran's first rip will be in Legacy League, and what day? 2 weeks?
Well, it's gonna take you it's gonna be on the first day.
Wow.
And the level is gonna be. Wait,
What?
are you gonna be the runner, or level are you gonna farm?
I'm running Act 2.
Okay, so
Running Act 2 and
how about the other difficulties? Are you an assigned runner for different?
We have me, Sai, and Embu can run everything.
Okay, so then you're probably gonna be fine. Yeah, you're gonna die at level 86 because you get greedy for XP when you see Rise be slightly ahead of you, and then you start running Beyond and Breach and all that shit. So then it's fall over. Sorry.
That never happens to me. I never die.
Yep, never.
Damn it.
And then Rise dies 5 hours after you.
This sounds like last league and the league before that.
Yeah, I'm just pretty much telling what happened in the last how many leagues. I'm just predicting that the history is gonna just repeat itself.
And when will Karvarousku and Zizaran play together again?
Remains to be seen.
Damn, rejected on stream. Ember is asking, can you ask about BRB going to the store and coming back 16 hours later?
That's basically the same thing as the coffee thing.
He fell asleep.
Yeah, I went to the store, Then I emptied the what is it called? Package? I don't know. And
Wow.
like
Wow. What are you doing to my YouTube channel? Holy fuck.
like let me just like lie down on the bed for a second. You know, actually like set up alarm on my phone and on a browser, and then I just like sleep all like past all of that and just yeah. That's not a problem when you're so self-found. So you're not like people don't rely on you, so I can sleep as much as I want.
Yeah, I hate you. No, it's okay. Ninat is asking, what? What? Can't take you
Yeah.
anywhere. What hurts the game more for players? Wealth disparity or knowledge / availability to understand the game mechanics?
Fuck. For I don't know. If you really want to learn about things in this game, you can. Like you can literally test things yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take an example of the you know the movement skills. This I told you last league. The
What?
league before that at the only the explicit perks
Oh.
for it. And then you mentioned on stream that shield charge scales with weapon attack speed.
Someone baked and so's told me. And
Yeah.
Steox.
Like if you like you can these can actually be test. You can literally test this by having a like there's a very simple test to check this. You have two weapons. One that has low like attacks per second, then you literally just like transmute it and mastercraft attack speed on it, and then you have like ambusher, just a white ambusher. It's faster than a Chris, but your movement abilities will be faster with the Chris that
Like I'm
has
being
the attack
lectured.
speed up. It's like so easy to test. But
Okay, well, you could have told me. Well, you did,
but yeah, and there's like the wiki, like there's a lot of information on the wiki, and then there's a lot of people who can help with mechanics if you just ask them.
Mhm.
And I think Mark is gonna hate me, but if you PM Mark on on the on the forums, he can actually answer a lot of questions for you.
Okay, well, not anymore.
I'm sorry.
Biantara is asking, what will you be doing for Legacy starter build, like for your Soul Suffon? And what skills will you use to get from level 1 to 60?
I'm gonna say that unless something gets like some nice buffs and I just like basically I'm gonna wait for the patch notes. It should be soon, by the way.
Mhm.
It's like what
There's
6
a
hours,
countdown.
6.5 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before patch notes, I don't do a final like decision, but as of now, it looks like the Flame Blast because the more like I can literally go CI with a tabula with that build because you have blasphemy temp chains, then you have the Orb of Storm, Curse on Hit, and Feeble, and just like even if the AoE is not like full screen anymore, it's still big enough that it takes a while before the I guess lack of insane AoE becomes a problem.
Yeah.
So and it does insane damage unless the numbers are changed. So you can do Shaper with it. So
Cool. Are you hoping to be...
you can do basically whatever with the build.
Do you think you have a... are you going to be attempting like first level 100 on Soul Suffon at all? Like, do you think you have a good chance?
I'm watching at my bed right now. It's
Well, okay,
it's
say a lot of people die. I mean, Soul
it's
Suffon...
it's already calling
But
my
level
name.
100 Soul Suffon is like... A lot of people could die. You could sleep. You could sleep. What if you can sleep and push level 100?
Like let's say I'm level 95 and the second is 92. Maybe I'll do a bit extra push for it, but I don't know.
Your dedication to sleeping is intense.
You should try too, but I don't
I've heard
know.
it's nice.
I don't know. It really depends on also like how much there are people who want to try to push for it.
Yeah.
If there's literally no
Well,
one,
Steel is.
it didn't still
No.
like. Is he going solo self after
Yep.
all? Okay.
Sadly.
Maybe then. Maybe we'll have to see.
So
I
solo
like-
self on ladder is Havoc. No, sorry. Karv
Havoc won't play.
versus
Havoc
Steel,
won't.
and then it's Havoc versus everyone.
In normal.
Yeah.
I don't think. I think Havoc has like a week off or something.
Yeah. He has
So
a week.
so
That's fine. I hope he dies. I mean, what? T-Park is
I mean,
asking-
yeah, I guess you could get 100 in that time, because you can have 100 in like 3 days played if you have a good setup for Sextant in Shores, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess he could, but
He'll be fine. I hope he dies though. T-Park is asking if you could delete anything from the game, content or mechanic, what would it be?
if you could delete anything from the game,
Even a mechanic.
mechanic or oh god.
Let's say you really didn't like Merveil or volatiles. What would you delete?
I'm gonna say that selling items that are equipped. No, that's good. If you're a retard like me and do that, well, then you deserve it. Well, the double dipping. I think the double dipping, and it's a good that it's gonna get like. We don't know if it's gonna get removed.
Yeah.
I don't think they actually said that, but if I had the chance to remove something, I would probably remove double dipping.
So you're an ethical player.
No, I just wanna play builds that don't double dip and feel good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or sorry, I just wanna play builds that don't double dip and don't feel absolute shit.
Nearly ethical player. Rigger is asking, what about Shockwave totems? Do you think that would be good for racing next league?
I mean, it's not too many leagues ago when I was the runner in the party with a Shockwave totem.
Yeah.
Day one, and now it's getting. If I remember the numbers correct, it's getting a slight buff until you get a Dying Sun, and you don't get a Dying Sun with the build. So yeah, the biggest issue for me with Shockwave totem is the absurd mana cost. It's just like stupid.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's sorry, what?
No, I was just acknowledging the mana cost.
Yeah, and the mana cost is like horrible when you compare it to like Flame Blast totem, because it's a channeling skill, so it just takes the base cost and then it's kind of. I think they should do something for the Flame Blast mana cost when you support, like whether you put it in the spell totem.
Do you think they should increase it?
Like they would have to make it so that it doesn't affect self-casters, but only when you socket it with a totem. Same for like Incinerate back in the day. It was like no mana cost because they're channeling skills, so it only considers the base mana cost for the cast.
Yeah, it's sort of the way Wither works with anime weapon as well.
Yeah, I kind of sidetracked. I don't even remember what we're talking about. I was supposed to say something.
Shockwave totem.
Yeah, Shockwave totem. So it's actually I'd say it's insane if you go Inquisitor, because you can permafreeze everything with a 5-link all the way up to tier 15s.
Oh.
So after that you can't freeze. So
yeah.
Fuck. So,
fuck everything.
Yeah. It's really safe. It's really safe. If you have a totem down and you spawn like a beyond bosses, well, the beyond bosses just like froze unless it's a Haast. If it was the Haast, it just died. So yeah, it's fine, but it's less convenient than Flame Blast, and it's also slightly worse than a Flame Blast.
So
it does less damage, but it has so much survivability through the freezing. if
And
you use
it's
hatred.
instant. That's just pretty nice. It's instant. You put down the totem and it like shoots.
Oh yeah, another thing about it is the awful placement speed, because you can't scale the placement speed. You know, Chris, if you watch this, can you add placement speed to joules, please?
Casually asking for game balance.
Yeah, yeah. Like there's so limited amount of placement speed for totems available, and the quality on it is life versus spell totems placement speed. So
Yeah.
it's by the scaling of the placement speed, it just doesn't come even close to Flame Blast in the high, like after a certain point.
Cool. Well, that would be good with jewel placement speed. I actually want more jewel mods. I think jewels are something they can expand on.
Yeah.
Helix is asking, Dear Karv, what's your favorite non-meta build that you've played?
What was the question? Favorite non-meta build?
Favorite non-meta build?
Damn. I don't know. There's so many. I guess Cyclone, before people started doing the Gamahu axe or whatever you pronounce the name, and the absurd AoE scaling. Like Cyclone was actually the first skill I ever hit level 90 in this game.
Me too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like Cyclone builds that don't scale absurd damage.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels good to play, and
Yeah.
I hope that GGG makes it a channeling skill. I mean, there was some mention in one of the interviews that it's gonna be channeled in Xbox, right?
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. So if it's gonna be a channeling skill, just imagine all the Casman channeling with Cyclone.
Yeah, I would love it. I would love it. I think that would be a little dangerous, though, it being an actual channeling skill. I just want it to be like a little improved quality of life. But yeah, no, that'd be cool too. We'd have a lot more build options. Seabreeze is asking, who is the best duelist racer?
Can I say Hellman?
You can. That's correct as well.
I don't know. Hellman is definitely the most consistent duelist racer.
Yeah, for sure.
But at the same time, if you go back and watch the signature race records, there's also just like Gorathai always there as well. So
yeah, Goratha's good
and he plays it a lot less than Hellman does.
Goratha's good with everything though.
Yeah, he's just like a
Scion.
I was about to say Scion, but there's a difference.
He's actually good.
Scion is master of none, but Goratha is master of all. So
yeah.
So
now
Goratha is what Scion should be.
Ooh. Wait, what? No, that's not OP.
No. We don't want the Scion to be the only class to be played again.
Yeah.
That was bad. That was badly.
I feel like Seabreeze's question was a shot at me. Feels bad, man. Dodocross is asking, how would you make elemental hit viable?
I kind of want to say by removing from the game, but I don't know. I think GGG has to consult Angry AA on in this subject. I think he might found ways to make it work based on the pen and paper.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like that.
It's actually good. It was actually good in there.
Yeah.
Make it a white socket. Make it a white gem. If you socket it, if you socket it in the green, it's cold. If you socket it in the red, it's fire.
So clever.
And if you socket it in a white, then it does
chaos.
Yeah, chaos.
Then it's no longer called elemental hit. We
but
failed.
Then it should be
Wild Strike.
named. What name? What?
It should be named Wild Strike then.
Maybe Strike. I don't know.
Maybe Strike. Okay, I like that. Maybe Strike. Dude, I want Maybe Strike in the game now.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a question from Finland. Crystalia is asking, What do you think about pre 2.0 versus where we are now? And does it feel like every life build is forced to go 200 with combs?
I think I got caught up on the when you mentioned that the question is from Finland. I don't think it's relevant to the actual question, but yeah, I don't know. I think we need, like, life in general just needs buffs, I guess. And man, it's so hard to say, but like calms is just, if you play melee, you basically want to be able to go two-handed, so you can use calms. But then again, there's also Bringer of Rain.
OP.
So now we have two unique items to balance life, and I think that's not like,
yeah.
How many builds, like life builds, you actually see that use rare items only and are like amazing, unless we ignore the mirror their items.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people who want like combs and stuff to be the solution. I feel like rare items need some love.
Yeah, like I think if you need unique items to balance a certain play style or defense, it's kind of like certain unique. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's
I don't feel like comb is ever an answer, even legacy comb.
yeah.
And unlikely is asking at the start of a new league, when do you do the lab and trials?
Well, it depends a lot on the build, but if we go back to my current plan of going to Play Blast totems and going Inquisitor, where the first lap is just like very important if you want to go fast. If during my leveling, for example, I'm in prison.
Yeah.
If I happen to stumble across the trial, I just do it because I get the teleport back there. So I don't really lose that much time. But for builds that are like melee, for example, where you get your movement ability and then you get faster attacks, which will make it a lot faster to go through the trials, I would wait until at least that point.
Yeah.
When you even think about doing any trials. But yeah, if your build gets a absolutely absurd benefit from the first lap, I'd do it before I hit like 35. Like on my couple practice runs, I did it like around level 30. Like just get after you get like 700 life. If you're a caster, if you're a witch or a Templar, for example, you can take mind over matter, and suddenly you get like 200 extra buffer, and you can respect one node out.
Yeah.
So it's
It depends a lot.
It depends a lot. If you benefit a lot, then do the first one as soon as possible. But I don't do the cruel until I'm able to do merciless with the Inquisitor.
Oh.
Because
yeah, that makes sense.
Because the extra crit chance doesn't really do that much, because you don't really have crit scaling at that point. So
yeah,
kind of wasting time by doing it until you can actually benefit from it.
Yeah,
so
I'd rather wait.
I'd rather wait until around like level 70, 75, when I have like plus 3k life and have a double curse, and can actually get the ignore resistance at like the moment I do the labs.
Yeah, that's fair. I think a lot of people would play similar. I know I do as well. Steelmage is asking, don't know if he's mentioned this before, but what would be his thoughts on how active the Soul Self and Ladder will be for the general community?
I think the biggest, like, you know, what drives people away from the Soul Self in the past is that we didn't have like an actual, you know, how would I say it? There was no way to prove if one was cheating.
Yeah.
So why do it when you can't even prove it in the first place? Now people who
we can.
Yeah, people who only stream their progress. For like, I didn't play unless I wasn't streaming.
Mhm.
Now I can actually play off stream and don't feel bad about it.
You don't feel like
That's
a
pretty
cheater.
nice.
That's
It's
good.
pretty nice. But yeah, like the fact that you have this, GGG recognizes what you're doing and gives you like the small incentive. You have the, I don't know what kind of tag it'll be, but I think it makes people at least try it
Yeah.
more. And I hope that people, like it and keep playing it.
And
Like
do you
I like playing it.
do you think it'll take away from the normal ladders, like the trading and stuff? Do you think it'll have an impact?
I mean, obviously it makes some, as the people playing this whole self-fund won't be trading, but I don't think it really makes a difference. And then there's also the chance that there's people who play both. Like since they are separate stashes, and most likely Atlas and like Masters as well, I don't see how there wouldn't be.
Yeah.
So people can actually play both if they want to. So
Yeah.
if you can play with friends when they're online, and when they go off, then you can just hop in the solo self-fund. Like I'm legit thinking about like when this league like 2.6 is over, have this whole self-fund character still. I don't have a problem with like actually thinking about like having a permanent hardcore only like solo self-fund that I can play during like I
Oh,
guess
right,
time
yeah.
or whatever.
That's
So
not
you
a bad
you
idea.
yeah, you're gonna have like a long-term progress in there.
And try to kill Shaper and stuff.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, that's nice.
like that is like this for me, this might actually be a way to revive the perma hardcore.
So when you don't have Path of Diablo, you can do this.
Yeah.
That's fair. Steve Race is asking, what is your favorite boss fight in PoE?
I'm gonna say Shaper, because if you know the mechanics, you can just basically destroy it with any build as long as you have somewhat good damage. I don't like Uberatsiri because you need a very specific build
Yeah.
to cheese the fight most of the time, unless you're Mathil. But yeah, like I think Shaper. There are builds that completely ignore all the mechanics on the fights, but there's also a way for people who know the fight to actually finish the fight without having super optimized build for it.
No, that's fair. Do you feel like Neon has done a good job with the Shaper fight then?
Yeah, I think Neon is if I could donate to one person from the GGG, I would just donate to Neon. I think Neon has done a lot of good things. He's like the guy behind the scenes that makes everything amazing.
Even after
Like,
fucking up your RNG?
I mean, it's the love hate, love and hate relationship with him.
For
I
those
don't
of
think.
you who don't know, Karv messaged Neon asking if he could unfuck his RNG because he was being so unlucky, and Neon replied with, "Oh no, it's fixed now. Oh wait, no, I've permanently fucked it." Something like that.
Yeah, that was when I was trying to push maps and I couldn't get past the 9 maps for like 3 days.
Oh dear.
So I messaged him like, can you like uncheck the no maps for Karv? And then he's like, oh shit, it's like,
Ever in forever, and it seems to have been fixed after your solo self-found, so maybe that was the fix.
Yeah, I've actually had a pretty good RNG in solo self-found. Way better than I would have like ever. Like, okay, let's ignore the fact that I used like 1400 fucking chances without getting soul strike. But yeah, I think in general I've had a pretty good RNG in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Better
impressed.
RNG than I normally would have.
Oh, I know.
But
I know.
don't,
I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I still think it's like if we compare my RNG in solo self-found versus your normal RNG, it's still like 2 different dimensions.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm Ziz.
Are you PC child?
Oh, okay, right. moving on from that horrible name. So I usually do these for around 2 hours. So I'm gonna pick around a couple more questions. We have like quite a lot more questions to go, but I'm gonna have to like pick some, and then we've found a good question to end on as well. So the next you have enough time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I think I'm gonna be up until the patch notes.
Oh, okay. No, that's great then. Babis is asking, do you think live search is already very much like an auction house?
I mean, in a way, sure. Like, I mean, in the real world, auction house also has, you know, I guess human interaction. But I think when you refer to auction house in like online games,
Mm-hmm.
I think we don't have it at that scale.
Yeah.
I mean, if we have an auction house, but we don't have an automated auction house. Let's say it like that.
No, for sure.
So I don't have a problem with auction house. I have a problem with an automated that makes it
Scary
easier for abuse. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the same thing as me for sure. FitzPL is asking, do you think Nova EK will be a good league starter? And that's something I've seen a lot in my channel as well. Everyone's asking about EK now. How do you think it'll go?
Well, if you have a headhunter, it's gonna be totally fine. If you don't have a headhunter, unless they buff the damage and the scaling of projectile speed on it,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's. I mean, sure, pretty much everything works up to a point where you're like doing like shape shores and shit like that. But
Yeah.
if you go into like I guess if you want to call it actual content, like the tier 16s and shit like that, I think there's a lot of builds that do way better with less investment. But you can probably have fun with it.
Cool. Yeah, I think we'll see a lot of it this thing. I'm definitely expecting some rips with EK. Cryptonic is asking, does your printer work and is that an axe?
Yeah, my printer does work. Wait, what axe?
I don't know. Oh, I think turn a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks like an axe blade. The white thing.
Oh, are you talking like the deodorants?
Oh, that's probably it.
Yeah, it's axe.
Wow.
Man, somebody has some serious zooming in there.
Impressive. Midnight Stream is asking, which Power Ranger are you?
I'm the combination of all of them. You know, the big badass robot that is clunky as fuck when you see it.
So you've been like you are part of the power creep. General Sos is asking, what is your favorite accent? Like American, Australian, Europe? Europe? What?
I mean, that comes from someone who doesn't live in Europe. So.
Yeah, fuck Europe. The European accent.
I'm gonna get crucified for that.
Here, Karv, do you like our European accent?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I know.
Finland.
Finland. I think my favorite accent is definitely Russian speaking in English. You know the like the movies where you have the the Russian bad guy, like the mafia guys, and they talk like in English. I can't do it, but I had a friend, or like one of my like roommates in army is like half Russian, and he has like the perfect accent for that. It's just like
nice. That's good. There's another question by Finger Rub. It seems similar to a question we've had earlier, but it's not. It's very different. Fuck, marry, kill, Zizaran, Ziggity, and Mathel.
Fuck, marry, kill. I think I would have to kill Mathil.
Oh, I'm not dead. Yes. Wait, what? What are you gonna do to me? No, wait, you can kill me. I take it back. God damn it.
I like how you like first you're like yes and then oh shit.
Oh no.
But yeah, I would kill Mathil. Just so
I'm so scared. What's happening?
So people start copying the not 4K live full deeps builds and do the content with them. And you know, competition on the Jewish viewers. And then marry and kill you or Ziggy, right? Was it Ziggy?
No, marry or fuck me and Ziggy.
Oh, so marry or fuck. Well, if I previously killed Ziggy, I think this time around, I'll I'll have to marry him. So
No, what?
and the reason for this is that, you know, first you like you marry your like love and you have like good times and all that, and then at some point you just like start dreading so much that you want to kill it. So, you know, add spell, right? And I think the reason I would fuck you is I mean, can we talk about it?
No. Oh, my face hurts from smiling. That's too funny.
Can we actually talk about it? Can we?
No, I'm sorry. You'd have to fight Kid and Cat Noodle. But on that note, So Baked is asking 3 words that best describes Karv's idea of beauty.
Oh my god. Got it?
What? Wait, what? Oh! That's not 3. Well, I guess.
It was 3 words. Oh my god. Got it?
Yeah, no, I did. Okay. I don't think that's what he wanted.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a bad attempt at saving me, but I don't know. I don't really know. I'm gonna say sleep. Sleep and sleep. I don't know.
Wow. Okay, right.
I'm really
I'm
bad.
really
I'm really bad
seeing
at
how
this.
much you love sleep now. Another question is by Tovercole. Any other challenges like Solo Self-Fun you would advise to have some fun with?
The famine. Did I say that wrong? Famine games.
Famine.
Famine. That's a lot of fun. So basically, you don't get any ES. You don't get, like, the only way you can ever get life is by leveling up, and you cannot go back in zone, so you can farm. So that makes you play the game quite differently.
No, that's fair. We're actually so are you ready for like the final question?
Bring it on.
This is by Prevailing. If today was your last day on Earth, what would you do?
I was about to say I would probably sleep, so I don't actually have to wake up before I die, but I would probably go and get the juicy steak and then get drunk.
And then sleep?
Yeah, probably like pass out.
That's fair. That's fair. So, Karv, thank you so much for joining me for 2 hours here in the AMA. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, I think I've been smiling most of this.
You've been smiling most of this. Well, thank you so much for joining. And
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Anytime, dude. And apparently, and
just like give me a call. Give me a call when you're done streaming for the day.
Anyway, thank you so much to my mods who are helping out: Silva, Nilky, Jolly Fox, and Edie. Thank you so much for helping out. I think that's everyone. You guys did a really good job. So if you don't know, like all the questions aren't actually, I don't read chat basically during this. Everything's parsed into a thing for me. So well done. Thank you guys. You were great. And again, thank you, Karv, so much. You did really well at answering. Thank you for having time out of your day to join us here. Hopefully everyone in chat enjoyed it. And we'll have another AMA in a couple of weeks. So thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.